Hey guys, Ultra Maximus official merchandise is now available on my Spring store. Help support the channel and shop by clicking the link below. Oh, hey look, it's Dolph Lundgren. Yeah, close enough.
You suck.
Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back with another toy review, and today we're taking a look at another Masterverse figure from Masters of the Universe, the 1987 movie He-Man figure. Now this was something I was highly anticipating as I passed on the Super 7 version of this a few years back. I regretted it ever since, and I'm super excited to take a look at the new Masterverse version. So let's go ahead and jump in there and take a look at the packaging. So here we have He-Man in the packaging. It says Masterverse. It's got He-Man, Masters of the Universe down there. There he is with all of his accessories. Side of the package has some really cool artwork. And then this side, it just says He-Man. So just kind of a close-up. There's the Masterverse logo as usual. There is He-Man with all the accessories. His alternate head, weapons, extra hands, cloth cape. It's got Masters of the Universe, He-Man. There he is. Side of the package, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, and then the other side, actually some really cool artwork of the movie Grayskull, and it looks pretty decent Lundgren style comic art. Back of the package here, we've got He-Man, we've got the other figures in this particular line, we've got a little write-up, looks pretty cool. Now, I think the only two I got are the movie-verse versions. So here's a write-up if you want to pause and read that. There is He-Man with the back of Castle Grayskull back there, looking super cool. Yeah, Evil Lyn and Skeletor, the only other two I found in this line. And yeah, the cool thing about this, if you've got both of the He-Man and Skeletor figure sets, you can turn the boxes around and they create a piece of artwork that completes the battle at the end of the movie, where they're in front of the universe with Castle Grayskull and the Arch. That looks super cool. I may have to keep these boxes just for that artwork. I would love a poster of this. Now, here we have He-Man out of the packaging, and it's an okay figure. I like the body of the figure. I love the cloth cape on it. I think this is really cool. It comes with some really nice accessories. Love that red and the gold press on the bottom of the cloth cape. I wish the cape would come off, though, because he doesn't wear the cape the whole time in the movie. That's a bit unfortunate, but overall, I mean, it looks pretty decent, I think. I don't think it's as good as the Super 7 one, but yeah, lots of accessories going on here. So taking a look at the alternate head. Now, this is more of a Filmation style He-Man head, and quite honestly, I think this is the better of the two heads. I'll show that doesn't look anything like Dolph Lundgren. I'm guessing likeness issues. We do get a closed fist right here, and then we've got an open hand right here, which you know, is kind of okay. We got the two grippy hands on him. Now the cool thing is we got this really nice cloth cape. The sheath, I really like the way they have this designed, very much like the movie. So we'll take the sword out here real quick, and again, just kind of look at the sheath under the cape. Wish that came off. Love that gold stamp though, that looks amazing. Cloth cape, very cool. I like how they went with that. Very, very nice. So looking at the power sword itself, looks pretty decent. Silvery gray plastic blade. We got the gold and the handle. Now the handle's a little too thick to go onto the hand. It's very difficult to get it in here, so you're going to have to heat up the hand to get this in. It is just ridiculously tight to get that in there, and I've already scraped paint off of this thing trying to get it in there, so heat the hand up, stretch it out to get it to sit in there. Once you get it in there, it's fine, I suppose, but yeah, it's just way too thick to be in there. The paint, as you can see, I don't know if it's going to show or not, it's going to kind of come off on a couple spots, so yeah, be aware of that. Now, to compare that to Skeletor's sword, so here's the movie Skeletor Masterverse. Very similar, same exact blade. The hilts are a bit different, so let me take this out of He-Man's hand. Alright, so here we have the two swords, very similar in design. He-Man's, of course, is gold, Skeletor's is silver, and has a bat and skull type of motif. And he's got a black handle. But yeah, so that's the two different swords. Yeah, the paint's starting to come off He-Man's, unfortunately, because of the hand. Be aware of that. That's definitely unfortunate. Now, the figure itself has additional accessories. So we get this really cool knife down here. So let's take this out of the sheath, put it to the side. We get a boot knife as well. Take this one out real quick. And then we also get his blaster that he had in the movie. So that's on that side. So we can take that out. And we'll throw He-Man back over here. Make sure it doesn't fall. There you go, buddy. So let's take a look at the knives. So we've got this one particular knife. I don't know if I remember both knives being used in the movie. Maybe he threw them. I definitely remember this one. I like this. The hilt on this one matches the power sword. So that was pretty cool. I definitely dig that one. And then he's got his little blaster that he uses. Reminds me of a Star Wars blaster. Very, very similar. So yeah, lots of really cool accessories. Love that about this figure. Now, as far as articulation goes, head does move up and down on a ball joint. We've got a diaphragm joint that moves around pretty well. He's also got a twist at the waist, which is nice. The arms do move up and down. So these move up and down, they move out. There's a twist at the upper arm right there, which is nice. We got a double jointed elbow. I like that. And then we've got a hinge at the wrist and a twist. Legs kick up that far. They kick back, not much. We do have a twist at the upper leg. Double jointed knee. Very, very nice. We've got a twist at the boot right there. And then we've got a hinge joint at the ankle. And he's got that crazy ankle rocker pivot we love! With this being his widest possible stance with both feet still flat on the floor. Now, taking a closer look at the figure itself, I love the body sculpt, I love the armor, the gold paint, the sword looks good, love the cloth cape, all the detail. The head is atrocious. It looks nothing like Dolph Lundgren. I don't know why they just didn't pay for the likeness. I don't know if he didn't want to participate, but this just looks really, really bad. To the point I've been looking at getting Dolph Lundgren figure heads just to replace it. Custom heads, custom print heads. I mean, this just looks really, really bad. And yeah, I don't like this at all. Now, looking at the alternate head, this is more of the classic He-Man style of head. I think this actually looks better than the other one, although it doesn't look quite right. But it does kind of have that old school He-Man look. I think this looks better. I will probably use this until I can get a replacement custom Dolph Lundgren head, because the other one is just atrocious, and the head is the weakest point of this figure. Now, looking at the midsection of the figure, again, sculpted well. I love the armor, the bands, the belts, the buckles. The cloth cape looks really good. It's got a nice shimmer to it. The wristband looks nice. He's got his knife and his pistol there. All that looks really, really good. The arms are not quite as bendy as I would like them to be up in the shoulders, but other than that, I mean, it looks pretty decent. And finally, taking a look at the legs of the figure. Again, sculpted well. I love he's got the knife boot. I love the gold trim at the bottom of the red cape. I think that looks really good. The gold armor pieces on his boots are really nice. Now, my particular figure has a pretty loose boot swivels, but it doesn't hamper the figure standing, so it's, you know, not too terribly bad. For comparison, here we have the 1987 movie Masterpiece He-Man with his wave mate, the 1987 movie Masterpiece Skeletor, and I have to say Skeletor is a lot better figure than He-Man is, and it's the head sculpt is what it is. The body on He-Man is fine. I don't mind it at all. It's that head sculpt. It looks terrible. I do like how it comes with a toyetic head. I think that's pretty cool, but I wish they would have paid Dolph the money to get the likeness. Maybe since you got all the makeup on Skeletor here, you didn't have to pay for the likeness of Frank Langella's estate, maybe. But yeah, the Skeletor figure's definitely the better of the two. But if you get one, you have to have the other to complete the set. So is the 1987 He-Man movie Masterverse figure something that you want in your Motu collection? If you're a Masterverse fan, I think you're going to like this figure. If you are a fan of the 87 movie like I am, then this is a must-have. If you missed the Super 7 pickup, this is a great option to get. It's a third of the price of what those are going for nowadays. And the biggest drawback on this one, I think, is the head sculpt. But it does come with the toyetic head that you can switch out, and you can actually get Dolph Lundgren heads out there on eBay that are custom made. So I think that's what I'll do, and I'll showcase that once I actually get one. But there he is, the 1987 movie Masterverse He-Man. Hey guys, thanks for watching. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Be sure to click all the things, subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell for new videos. And follow me on all the social medias, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links in the description below.